Hello, welcome to Cardminds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be an Aquarius weekly money and career reading from August 26th to September 1st, 2024. Aquarius, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming week. Aquarius weekly money and career, August 26th to September 1st, 2024. Thank you for being here. I hope you are well. Be on the lookout on the here out for the magic word if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading. All you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. I will pull one name and announce it at the end of the month of August, as well as the June name. Like I have said before, life got in the way, and so I will announce both at the same time. And I am beginning to upload monthlies for September 2024. I usually do lives, but just to make it a little easier on my voice, I'm uploading one by one. So Aquarius should be up pretty soon, and that will give you another opportunity for a free reading in September if you're interested. All right, let's get started. I have an oracle deck here. This is a Lenormand deck. Let's see what the root of the matter is, or let's see how we can connect the dots with the tarot. What do we need to know in this money and career reading for Aquarius, August 26th to September 1st? What's the root of the matter? What do we need to know that the tarot might not show us? Thank you. Oh, the ring. This ring comes up pretty often. Interesting. So this is all about contracts, partnership, connections, but honest connections, people you can trust, right? Contracts in a business, contracts in a job, signing a deal, sealing the deal. Okay, I like that. Let's get started. Let's see what this deal is all about. Let's see what's happening here. Do that again. Aquarius, a weekly money and career, August 26th to September 1st, 2024. Knight of Cups. Well, something is moving forward. A creative project. If you're an artist, you have an idea, you're developing something, writing something, writing a script, writing a book, writing poems, writing music. Are you a musician? It feels like writing does not have to be, but whatever it is, it's moving forward. All right, let's see if we can gain a little more knowledge on this. The Hermit, the Moon. This has been something that you've been hesitating on, waiting for answers, waiting for those documents, waiting for the information. A lot of uncertainty here with the Moon, and really answers that you've been waiting for a long time, because you're in between. It's funny how it's been between the Knight of Cups and the Eight of Wands, which are both action forward, very positive cards. Action forward here on a creative project, or someone coming in to push forward on emotional energies, creative energies. And here with this Eight of Wands, it's about a lot of communication, maybe moving, maybe traveling, a lot of messages and a lot of meetings and things like that. So in between these two action oriented cards, we have two cards of reflectiveness and stillness and indecisiveness and waiting. But the Hermit is about also understanding that the answer or the solution or whatever it is that you're waiting for, to transform it or to get out of stagnation or to make, unblock a situation, you're the one that's going to have to do things differently. And sometimes we wait on answers, or we want answers, or we feel the answer is going to come from someone else. Someone's going to give us a solution. Someone's going to give the answer and tell us, give us a revelation and tell us what to do, or sort of, serve us and give us, the key to the problem. But most of the time, when we are stagnating, or when we're feeling it's just not progressing and not going the way we want, or not going anywhere, and why, right? Why is this taking so long? Or why is this not progressing? Here, it's about taking a break. So I feel like as you take a break, and as you introspect, think a moment, right? And understand that you're the one that's going to change things. You're the one that should take a different approach. And it's not the outside world or the distractions of the outside world that are going to give you an answer. That this is a pivotal point in your life, or a pivotal point in your career, because you want a new direction, because maybe it is a new career, maybe it is a new job, maybe it is a new type of environment, and you're moving into something different. But as you understand that whatever it is that you're moving forward, whether it's your professional project, whether it's something you're writing, developing, your idea, your business, or that job you want, or that career change, or wanting to go to school to train for something else, or because this is not moving in the right direction or in the way you want it to, it's about evaluating or reevaluating that goal, that change. If you're changing your overall path, you're going to take a look or feel that whatever you want to make happen is going to be something deeper in your life, something with a deeper, more spiritual understanding. And it's changing your priorities. It's changing your perspective in life, and your perspective in the way you see people, or you address the situation, or the way you're working with people, or you want a whole new environment, something like that. Something is really changing. And it's about knowing that you're the captain of the ship. And that, yes, you can play the blame game all you want, and it's not a negative thing. Most of us wait for answers. Most of us feel like we're going to find a sign, or someone's going to help us out, or, someone's going to come and get us, right? Most of the time, we realize that we have to dig deep within, and we're the one to make the change, and we're the one that is going to reinvent ourselves to move in a different direction. And I feel like here, this association, or this contract you're signing, or this person you're talking to, or this entity that's moving this forward, that's giving you clarity or giving you the answer, is really changing your life, shifting your career, shifting your perspective. And maybe you didn't know that in the beginning. And maybe the answer for you was, okay, let me get an answer from this person, or let me gain a little insight or information, so I'm going to make this decision and work with those people, and this is how I'm going to develop this and this. And this, I feel like this, whatever this association is, it's completely changing your point of view, and it's actually changing your career direction. So it's almost like whether you wanted it or not, it has much more of a deep impact in your choices, in your career, in your life, in your energy than you thought. And now your reflection, your priorities are changing. And I don't think that's a perspective that you had originally. In other words, oh, I want to start that job, or I want to be part of that community, or I'd like to have a job in that, you know, in that sector, or I want to start my own business and whatever. Or I want to write my project, whatever it is, right? Feels creative, doesn't have to be. It feels like this connection here, or if there is a connection, is making you understand that this is far more important for you. It has far more impact on your life choices or on your direction than you thought. And maybe it's inspiring you to do something completely different that you didn't even have on your agenda. All right, let's see if there are a couple more cards that want to come out here. Yeah. Step by step, finding balance. Step by step. Maybe you thought it was going to go faster, and now little by little you're resonating with different people. Sometimes all of a sudden we're woken up by someone or a certain energy with this temperance. Sometimes these are messages or people we meet, or, you know, and all of a sudden we're like, wow, I never thought of that. It's almost like a revelation. And it's changing your direction, and it's changing actually your desires or what you originally wanted to build. Either you're going into a total different direction, although we don't have aces, we don't have the death card, but your approach to develop this project, or to get that job, or to start your business, or to sell something, or to buy something, whatever it is that you're dealing with, because there's a deal here. There's a contract there, there's a partnership there, whatever that is, it's really revealing a side of you, a softer side of you. You're sort of wanting to go into a smoother energy, and that's going to give you more balance, more stability. And you're really going to take your time, step by step, to connect with these new people, or to connect with this new job, or this new idea or environment, whatever it is. So it makes sense to you. Little by little, it makes sense to you. It's almost like someone you talk to randomly works in a completely different environment, let's say. You're waiting for an answer on your deal, on your project, on your job, whatever, and you've been waiting and waiting, and all of a sudden you meet a person at the coffee shop, and this is just random, right? It's just the energy I'm feeling. All of a sudden you meet someone at the coffee shop, and you just strike a conversation. What do you do? What do? I do this, you do that. Oh, that's interesting. Never thought of doing that in my life, or whatever. Oh, well, by the way, you know, people are looking for, you know, we're looking for people, or, you know, there's a certain project there, and maybe you'd be interested in that, or blah, something like that. And in the beginning, you're like, no, that's not for me. You know, thank you so much, but no, that's not for me. And then little by little, you know, this is something that you're sort of becoming interested in. Maybe this person is becoming a friend, or maybe this is really triggering something within you where you're like, oh, well, that's interesting. Never done that before. Never even thought of that. Let me look into this. Let me see what information I can gain on this, right? Maybe even after that person goes on their way, and, you know, and so here it's like something is making you interested in this, and it's like a slow evolution, and you're liking this, or you're interested in this, and little by little it's something that's growing on you, and it's really putting you in a place, in a mental place, emotional place of security, of balance, of thinking, I actually like this. I feel comfortable here. I feel like I can grow here, grow at my own pace, be myself, not having to, be someone else or play games or, filter everything and do the pony show. I can just really be myself here. And I really think I'm interested in finding a space where, there's your revelation. A safe space where I can have my personal ambition, but in a calm and a serene environment. No longer money, money, money. And I want something more pleasant, more stable, maybe not fast growing, and maybe I don't know these people yet, and maybe I'll learn to know them and learn to grow in this new community, job, company, environment, whatever it is. And it's really, really a whole new perspective for you. And so you're going to take the time to adapt. You're going to take the time to listen to these people, to assimilate this information or this new job or whatever it is, taking the time to absorb and adapt and really enjoying maybe entering this new job, community, business, whatever it is. And it's a big, big change. And there you have the Tower. It's an awakening. It's like, oh, wow, I actually enjoy working with these people. I don't know much about the subject, but it's interesting and I can learn and I can take my time to learn and take my time to assimilate everything I'm learning and the people I'm meeting. It does happen to, let me see if there's one more card. It does happen to be completely different. It has been an eye-opener. It has been something that made me understand who I am and that I am going to be centered in something different. And I don't want to be in that tower anymore. I want freedom. I want freedom. And the Tower is about that. The Tower is about a complete change of objectives, seeing ourselves differently, feeling differently, and really going into a whole new direction, but really thinking differently. And this person, and it doesn't have to be that person in the coffee shop, right? Whatever it is that's triggering you, it's giving you a sense of freedom, but also a sense of reassurance, right? A sense of feeling, that this is where you belong. This is what you want to do. It's a change of structure. It's a really, really moment of clarity and understanding, but it's also you imposing a different speed and being relieved. Like you're relieved. You're relieved. It's a sense of relief and a sense of liberation. So even though it is taking a minute to understand that this is going to change your life or change your career perspective or change your direction, once you realize that this could be a good potential for you and it's giving you a whole new sensation, a sensation of, a feeling of balance and security and softer movement and, right, smooth sailing there because you're true to yourself. And I feel like it's not the first time I've said this for Aquarius. It's something that makes sense to you because you feel like you're with your people, you're with your tribe. Probably not something that originally you wanted to do or even that was on your list of jobs or career or perspectives, but you like the feeling. It's giving you a a sense of relief and a sense of security. And so suddenly you're in a new place. Suddenly you're in a new mindset. So you will have to adapt to these new people that might not be like-minded people, or at least not in the beginning, but you're learning. You're learning to adapt, and you're learning to listen, and you're learning to be with people that maybe not are exactly like you, and maybe don't give you that, you know, that pizzazz that originally you wanted. Call it whatever you wanted, you know, that lightning bolt or that passion or that excitement, but they certainly give you a sense of security and belonging. Like, we like to have you here. We like your energy. We like to work with you, right? And you're like, oh, okay, so it feels different. It's nothing I've ever done before, and maybe not the type of people I want to work with, but it's starting to make sense to me every day. And this is where I like to be. Interesting. So there's that contract, there's that partnership, and very, very honest. We have integrity, we have honesty. That's what I think it is. It's like deep down, there's certain values you have, or certain heartfelt emotions that you have, that make you trust certain people certain ways. And so deep down, you are able to connect with these people in a certain way, maybe not creatively right away, or maybe creatively but not as a personality, something like that. And you're learning along the way that this is actually a place that you really enjoy working with or in. All right, and there's the Lovers. Your choice is becoming very, very clear. And now you're celebrating. Being in the right space, celebrating with family, celebrating with friends. And you have the Judgment. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 major arcana. 6 major arcana. And that's the moment of relief. This is my space. This is my place. This is what I want to do. And we have the Judgment. Beautiful, beautiful rebirth, revelation, but also healing. And there's a lot of healing in all cards these days, in all these readings. A lot of healing. And you're like almost understanding, I don't know why I said almost, understanding that this is actually very healing for you. And maybe these people have a purpose, or this environment, or this job, or this community, or this whatever it is. They have a purpose of healing because it's different, because it's unexpected, because this is not something that you had planned. Doesn't feel like that. Or little by little, you're realizing that this is making sense to you, because even if it's new and you have to adapt, it's a healing process. And this is a place where you feel safe. And the past triggers, the past situations, everything you were thinking about, everything you had to try to introspect on, right? Where you were waiting for answers from people, waiting for people to talk to you, or waiting for, you know, whatever it is you were waiting for that was confusing, and that disillusionment, or that, you know, you now know that this is a space for you. It makes sense to you because everything is coming together, because you're healing and you're understanding that, okay, well, maybe that wasn't for you anymore. And maybe pushing to get back in there, or to, you know, work with those people, or think that that was the job you needed, or that was the career you needed, or you needed to be in that environment, or, you know, or else it didn't make sense. No, here and now it makes sense to you. Wow, lots going on. Yeah, we have the 10 of Swords, not surprising, and we have the 3 of Swords as well. it's a real sense of healing because you're detaching yourself from these people. That's no longer for you. But I think it's an afterthought. I don't think you realize how much that triggered you, or how much that hurt you, or how much that wasn't for you anymore until you meet this new environment, until you start this new job, project, or in this new community, or with these new people, whatever it is. And I don't think you get it until you get into this new energy. And this new energy is making sense now because you feel better, because you feel a sense of relief, because you feel a sense of protection and balance. All of a sudden you realize how unbalanced, and you didn't have a sense of protection, and those people weren't for you, or that job wasn't for you, whatever it is, right? It's going to be different for everyone. Now you get it because you're in the right space, and now it makes sense, and you feel better. You can feel it. It's usually, sometimes we need to be in a new energy, like forced to be in a new energy, or be uncomfortable because we don't really realize or understand why we're having these conversations, or why we're attracted to this new job, career, community, people, whatever it is, until, we little by little we're nudged into it, and then we're like, oh, okay, well, now it makes sense. Now I'm feeling so much better, and now it's actually enjoyable to work again, and I'm inspired again, and I feel calm and serene and protected, as opposed to before it was all over the place and I didn't understand where I was going. Huge pivotal point in your career, huge pivotal point in your life path, career path, whatever it is. And here we have the Magician, where now you're inspired again. There's that spark again. Different place, but there's that spark. Aries, Leo, Sag, maybe someone involved there in the job. You're feeling comfortable. You're feeling now comfortable in your choices, abundant, and also independent. And maybe you didn't have that sense of independence before. Relief, independence, and inspiration. Relief, independence, and inspiration. If you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, put relief, independence, and inspiration down below in the comments section, and don't forget to be subscribed. I'm saying it now so I don't forget the exact words. All right. I'm going to pull one last message for the road. Aquarius, weekly money and career, August 26th to September 1st, 2024. No, too many cards. Oh, okay. These already came out. Ten of Swords again. Yep, done. And not going back there. Working really hard. That's always the objective. Getting better and better. Specializing yourself. Working on a document or on a specific subject. And here we have the Knight of Wands, where you're persevering. So even if you're hesitant, yeah, this is exactly it. Even if you're hesitant and really don't understand why you're so attracted to this, or why naturally you're just moving into a new direction to work with these people or on something completely different, you're doing it. You're doing it. It's like almost like the universe is just pushing you forward. No matter what, it's happening. No matter what, you're going to be in a total new energy, and it's going to perfectly make sense to you once you feel that sense of relief. You're going to understand. You're going to gain that clarity. It's a pure revelation. I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did. Don't forget the magic word that I already gave, right? What is it? Independence, inspiration, relief, independence, revelation, whatever. You already heard it. Just put the magic word down below if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading. Also, if you're interested or in the mood in supporting this channel, you can also click the join button. That'll take you wherever you wish to go. It'll support the channel, but it'll also give you access to a free reading during lives that we do every Sunday at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time. Would love to see you there. Thank you so much for watching, Aquarius. Gratitude to each and every one. Have a great week. Take care. Bye-bye.